Now let's get into the cast. And as I mentioned the cast, I'm probably going to have a nerdy note here. I'm going to mention some fun nerdy details about some of the cast members here. And one of the things you're going to hear me say is a call sheet when I refer to one particular person. Now, this isn't something that's public that you can go and find, but it is something that is a thing in Hollywood. And this is based off of my information and what I know, based off of the way the cast is and the importance of the role that the actor is playing, specifically when I talk about Jonathan Bailey. So it's not set in stone, in fact, but I believe there is some truth to it. For instance, on a call sheet, the person on the lead of the show goes as the actor goes because they are the leader of the show, whether it's Will Smith on A Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or if it's a Jennifer Garner on Alias, she is number one on the call sheet for that show. Kiefer Sutherland for 24, Lucy Lawless for Xena, etc. So that's what I mean in terms of being number one on the call sheet. Now, the cast of this Wicked for Good film includes Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Michelle Yeoh, Jeff Goldblum, Jonathan Bailey. Let's talk a little bit about Jonathan Bailey. Now, when Jonathan Bailey was filming this movie, he was also filming another movie last year, because Jonathan Bailey has two movies, big movies, that have released this year in 2025. He had Jurassic World Rebirth that released in July 2025. And of course, this Wicked for Good in November 2025. Now, for Jurassic World Rebirth, thankfully the schedule worked out for him as he was able to go between the two movies to film. But for that, he played a prominent role. And I want to say for that movie, based off of my opinion, I believe in his importance in that movie. He was probably number 2, 3, or 4 on the call sheet for Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, for this Wicked film, I want to say he is most likely number 3 or 4, 5 at the latest on the call sheet for this Wicked for Good film, based on his importance. Colman Domingo. Let's talk a little bit more about Colman Domingo. Busy actor in Hollywood, as he's doing a lot of stuff. And that's a good thing to be a working actor in Hollywood. Now, he has a small role in this film as he voices the Cowardly Lion. Now, Colman also has a film that released last week on November 14th, The Running Man. He is prominently in that film, most likely number 3 or 4 on the call sheet for that film. And Colman Domingo also is in a Marvel project / Disney as Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated Disney Plus show released earlier this year. Season 2 is expected to be released in the fall of 2026. Colman voices the role of Norman Osborn. He is the voice of that character in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So he was voicing and working on that show, doing his voice acting for this Wicked for Good, as well as being in person to do the live action for The Running Man. And then the rest of the cast, Bowen Yang. Now, he has a smaller role in this film, but important. But he is a regular on Saturday Night Live, but the schedule works out for him as he's able to film his scenes for Wicked and Wicked for Good while he is on his break from Saturday Night Live. And then I finish up with the last cast member, Scarlett Spears. Scarlett Spears plays the younger version of Galinda.